All right, let's resume. Crash. I think it was I think it was computer crash, maybe Facebook crash. My concern is that I think we've still got a live video going. So I'm just going to let's just see what happens if. Not sure how to actually go about killing the last one. Hopefully it's been killed. Hopefully. All right. Where were we? We were opening boosters and stuff, getting rid of some Ixalan. And I do indeed have a live vid. That's good. I'm glad I'm back live. I think that was my computer, actually, rather than Facebook. Maybe I should close some of these millions of tabs I've got open. Kill it, kill it, kill. Let's not kill the live one. Let's kill all those. All right. Lol tabs. Yeah, there's a few. What is it? I can't pronounce. Hadana's Climb. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then if that creature has 3 or more, transform. Wing Temple of target creature you control gains flying and gets +X/+X. Okay, so is that hard to flip? Beginning of combat, put a 1/1 counter. That creature has 3 or more, so it's got to be that one creature. All right. Do people have? Yes. I did close Binance, Jim. Thank you. Good tip. Easy flip. Yeah. But then is it worth it? Is it worth the effort? I guess you want to be putting counters on things anyway. So you're not really going out of your way. Like Merfolk need it, Tim. Merfolk need all the love they can get. Because everyone, not everyone, lots of people hate them. We've seen this one, Storm the Vault. It's cool. It's going to go in some sort of commander decks. James will probably be able to tell me. But yeah, people are slowly finding their way back in. Maybe some people just going, nah, I'm out. I saw a few packs being opened, and that's it. Wow, this is one of our first foils. And I like it. Deals damage to two damage to target opponent, and triggering Enrage was surprisingly easy during pre-release. Welcome back, Craig. Welcome back, James. James, you need to tell me why Storm the Vault. Why you're so excited about it? Whenever a Merfolk, any Merfolk you control deals combat damage, draw a card. Is this the top end of a Merfolk standard deck? That's yours, is it, Craig? Is that why I'm saying thank you? Just Breyer EDH. There you go. The answer is clear. Storm the Bolt, slot straight into Breyer, according to James. More boosters. All right, 2 foils in a row. Don't know if this one's good. Damaged Paladin. Doesn't untap. Gain life. Untapping. 2 costs 3/3. Going to do something for you. And we've got another one of the rare lands, the rare non-transform lands. No, not sure I'm super keen on that one. I do like me some lands, but hey, Daniel, thanks for jumping on. Thank you for the welcome back. Oh, okay. No, 4 mana, but it draws you cards, Craig. I think he's... Craig would know far better than I. 4 cost in a Merfolk. I did instantly have my doubts, but it's good to have Craig giving it the nicks. No good. Why is my hand suddenly crooked? Sphinx's Decree. Really? Well, I guess it only costs 2. Hey, Azar, welcome to the stream. We're just opening up a new Rivals of Ixalan. I didn't show you the thing at the start of the restart. These cards not available until the 19th of the 1st. Just so you know. I had a great time at the Rivals pre-release, and I'm going to be honest, I had my sort of doubts coming into it, but I had a lot more fun than I thought. Probably helps that the Magic players in Ballarat are particularly awesome people. But I think it was something to do with the Magic cards and the design for sealed. It was good. It was very good. Wizards of the Coast, you've got to give them some credit for being able to design awesome stuff. That is certainly what their strength is, which is why we're all scared that Mario's going to retire. I'm sure it's not a one-man band. Plenty of other designers, developers at Wizards of the Coast. Human Pirate Wizard. Ascend. Put it on the bottom of your library, of its owner's library. Take an extra turn. What? Take an extra turn for 2, then you pay 4. I like taking extra turns. I hear it's a good way to win games. Some people like that one. Aaron's joined in, lying in his deathbed. Hopefully not his deathbed, I shouldn't say that. But he's unwell. Thanks for jumping in. Now, I'd love to know what people think about this guy. All right? He's a vampire. All right? So does he go in the vampire deck? Beginning of your upkeep, City's Blessing, reveal the top card, and put it in your hand. So it says draw card. That's a good start. Each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is that card's converted mana cost. So like Reverse Dark Confidant. For 4, he flies. He's a 2/4. Twilight Prophet as a... There you go. You wanted one. I shouldn't put it in the common pile then. James says that card's really strong. Is it strong enough for standard? I guess if there's a vampire tribe to go around it, which it looks like there might, post-banning, does this card just suck? Sort of the strong. I got it in pre-release pool. I'm like, well, it sort of wipes the board. I know it's coming. It only costs 3. I didn't get to play it. I played it just because I was super curious to try it out. But I don't know. Has anyone had a chance to play with Sword of the Strong? Did it work out? Could you play around it and smash it? Lockie, welcome aboard. Tell me, Sword of the Strong. Did you get to play with it? Was it good? Can you even read it? No. Each player chooses any number of creatures he or she controls with total power 4 or less, and sacrifices all other creatures. So, I mean, you definitely get the advantage that you know it's coming, right? So you're not overextending. They overextend. Bonus hunger. Commander only. Not that that's a bad thing. Jim got rolled by it. Wow, there we go. So you didn't get to play with it, but you did get to get smashed by it. Sam Fo joining in. He's back. I think he was in the last one. Ben's back in. Tracy at 1, me and James 2HG. All right. So it worked. Good to know. New pre-release promo. It is. Something. We can't read it. I'm going to give up. These pre-release promos are hard with the plastic. Oh, I'm just going to read it. Siegehorn Ceratops. Enrage. Oh, yeah, put 2 1/1 counters on it when it enrages. It's only a 2/2, though, so that is hard to enrage. Not that hard. Certainly doable, but not standardish, I don't think. Ooh, Ceratops. Michael likes the Ceratops. I played with it at pre-release, and it did some good work, but that's sealed. Standard is a whole different ballgame. Why do I only have 6 dice? If I seriously only open 6 of these 36 packs, that seems Leanne needs it. Have you got an idea for a deck for it, Leanne? Or is it for Commander? Is it for Standard? Is it... It's another one of these flip cards. It's very good. The community says it's very good. Oh. Why was the foil... Why did it go rare, then foil rare in the booster? But we got a foil rare. It's this thing. Yeah. You know it. The artwork is going to look awesome any second now. Holy moly, that camera's got a short focal length. All right. So you can see what they did with the foiling there. I don't know. Is that good? Seemed like a good booster. For a rare and a rare. Ah, right. Yes, you want to get a playset. Wow, we are opening these guys left, right, and center. You know what? Instead of looking at this side again, let's look at this side. Winged Temple. So you still get mana out of it. Target creature you control gets flying, XX. So did they make... Was there a cycle of lands that did something similar to that? Feels like from a few years ago. Gavany Township cycle? Something like that. They just making all the old lands, but with flip cards. I mean, they just printed Tolarian Academy. I'm sure people will point out it's nothing like Tolarian Academy. No, but in my first quick read, we've got another one of these guys. He's good. He's like, just does the job by himself. But 5 for low stats. So he takes time, doesn't win you the game on the spot, and he also doesn't focus. Apparently it does focus when I get super close. Get Saprolings and turn them into 3/3s in a super easy way. Welcome in down Launceston way. Was down Launceston way. I don't know if he still is. Long-time Magic player. Welcome, welcome. Let's just go straight for the close-up. Yeah, that worked. Dead Man's Chest. We haven't seen this. Creature an opponent controls. When it dies, look at things. Too many conditions. Cost 2. Are we out? Are we out for this one? Oh no, I can't be bothered reading it. It said enchant opponent's creature, and then it said when that creature dies. That seems like a lot of conditions in a card. Well, not a lot, but if I'm going to do something to someone's creature, I'm pretty sure I want to do it in one card, not in needing multiple cards to do it. Xenagos, God of Revels. The Dryad? Are we saying the Dryad's real good? Or are we saying Dead Man's Chest is really good? Be more specific, guys. We can't keep up. Tomb Robber. Human Pirate, Menace, Discard, and Explores. I guess that would have been really nice when Madness was around. 3 for a 1/1 with Menace, though. He does have upside. The Dryad is good. Standard good, though, guys. He was certainly heaps of fun. He's a limited bomb, for sure. But is he standard good? Plus 5 for a 2/2. Do we need our stuff to do more than that? Foil. Squire's Devotion. +1/+1 lifelink. Enters the battlefield. Create white. 1/1 vampire. All right, so it makes you a team of vampires. No. Only makes you 1. I guess it's common. You can't expect too much from it. And we've seen this one a few times. I don't know what to think of it. Sure, it has a role to play somewhere, but seems quite underwhelming. Boosters. Starfleet, Daredevil. Go close. Go close. Too close. Human Pirate. Is there a pirate deck? Exile target, creature. Ah, right. First strike. Cost 2. 2-1. First strike. Enters the battlefield. Exile target instant or sorcery. You may cast that card this turn. You may spend mana as it. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. So got to be an opponent's graveyard. I like that. That seems like it does enough for 2 mana. It seems like it does a lot for 2 mana. What do we think? Opinions. Oh, right. The blue-green flip enchantment. James flips into Xenagos's plus X ability. Slaughter the strong. People got wrecked by it. Well, cheaper than Kessing Wolfrun. Kessing Wolfrun was big in Standard back in the day. Of course, it was a combo with Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle. And there ain't no Valakut around at the moment. I hope. Man, that is one of my least pleasant experiences. I was playing in some sort of grinder for, I think, to win buys for a GP on the Friday before a GP one time. I played round 1. It was 5-round tournament. Played round 1, won it. So that was a nice start. Played round 2 against Valakut. Beat it. Was pretty happy about that. It was the preeminent, dominant deck of the day. Going to round 3, Valakut for a second time. Beat it. Pretty happy about that. Got to win 1 more round to get buys. Back in those days, you only had to win 4 rounds to get your buy in the grinders. Go into the last round, win it to get the buy, sit down, Valakut again. Just went, you know what? I play Magic to have fun. So I packed up my stuff, shook my opponent's hand and said, "Grats on the buy. I don't want to play Valakut for 3 hours in a row." Form of the Dinosaur. 4 red, enters the battlefield. Your life total becomes 15. Beginning of upkeep form. So much text these days. Deals 15 damage to target creature an opponent controls, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to you. Huh. All right. I don't know. Form of the Dinosaur. That's a bit left field. Scrolls, get any comments. Are there enough pirates? Well, that's true. We've only got 2 sets. Oh, enough red pirates. Don't know. Better people than me will be working on that, I'm sure, as we speak. Hey, Stephen. Thanks for jumping in and checking out a Magic video. I don't think you play Magic, Stephen, so this is probably not that interesting, but thanks for coming in. Especially when all you do see on camera is blurry crap. No. Oh, there we go. Legendary enchantment, aura. Cost 3. When it dies, return it to the battlefield under your control, then return journey transformed under your control. This seems good so far. What does it transform into, though? A legendary land, add 1 mana. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I like it. Don't know how much I like it, but I like... No, that's not true. I like it a lot. I like that sort of effect. But, as always... well, I'm glad the whole neighborhood can hear me opening Magic boosters. Green A. Foil land! Sorry, it's a personal thing. I like them. I like them a lot. Is this a good one? Undecided. Some mist effects going on there. No one but me cares about the foil land, I'm sure. All right. What is this? It's got big stats. 3, Wayward Sword Tooth. Ascend. Play an additional land. Can't attack or block unless you have 10 permanents in play. I'd be down with not attacking, although that's still not amazing. I don't know. It's a 5/5, but how do you get that so that you can go off on turn 4 with him? And then if you're going off on turn 4 with a 5/5, this is a cool name for a card. Hornswoggle. Counter target creature spell. Then you get a mana. I'm going to file that under rank unplayable. Sorry. Maybe if we were back in the control days where control was a thing and you could pair it up with other things, other better counter spells. Direfleet Poisoner. Flash. Death Touch. Enters the battlefield. Target attacking pirate gets +1. All right, so it's a combat trick and Death Touch. Actually, that's good. That's very good. Definitely needs cards to go around it though, but we've seen a good red pirate, seen a good black pirate now. There's definitely that uncommon that pumps your team when they attack. Pirate aggro in standard, maybe. All right, I don't think we've seen this guy. Hey Brant, Twitch, glad you could make it. We're looking at Magic cards. I think you played Magic back in the day. Awakened Amalgam. Power and toughness are equal to the number of differently named lands you control. Okay. All right, I love the design. I'm not seeing a lot of opinions on these cards. Everyone's just like, what? I joined this stream so I could find out what's good and what's not. Not to have him constantly ask me if they're good or not. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Most of you play for 6 months and already know more about Magic than I do. This was super fun. I don't know if it's good, but it was super fun in the pre-release. Path of Metal. When it enters, deals 1 damage to each creature that doesn't have things. And then when you attack with those things, you transform it. Not that I transformed it, I just enraged things with it. This thing. Add 1 mana of any color to your pool, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, it's okay. Choose a creature at random that attacked this turn, destroy it. So you can do that before damage happens, yeah? Yeah, because it's already attacked, but not saying it's a standard card, but gee, it was super fun in the pre-release to play with. James says it's a terrible card. Are we talking about that card, James? All right. Path of Metal is a terrible card, but very fun. I enjoyed it. Crafty Cutpurse. I got 2 of these in the same pre-release box and didn't play them. Had no way to make tokens. Oh no, it's opponent that makes tokens. But there's just not enough tokens going around. Sideboard card, if tokens suddenly become a thing. Don't know. Oh, the stupid golem. Yeah. No, it is terrible. I was trying to be polite to the poor golem. But interesting. I like the design. Ooh, all right. So this is a bit of a money card. I'm not sure exactly how much they're going for. Mortal Sun. No planeswalkers for you. Creatures you control get +1. Spells get cheaper. Draw an additional card. It does a lot, and it only costs 6. I think it does enough. Like for Commander anyway. I mean, I think it goes in most Commander decks. I don't play a lot of Commander, so please, Commander players, jump in and go, yeah, I need 3 of those for my 3 different Commander decks. Players can't activate Planeswalkers. You draw an extra card in your draw step. Spells cost 1 less, and creatures you control get +1/+1. I think it's enough. All right, this is an interesting shiny. Shiny. It's a Seer. Add 1 mana in green-white. Turn target dinosaur card from graveyard to your hand. Is it 2/3 for 3? I'm going to go with nah. Not good enough. The magic bar is higher. Also, I think this is our second Twilight profit. Pretty happy about this. I think this is going to be one of the most in-demand cards. I'd get them quick, guys, because casual players love vampires. They're going to pick them up. I guess there's a few vampire commander decks, and I think vampires in standard. Well, Craig thinks vampires in standard. So, price on the ascendancy, I would say. Yeah? On the ascendancy? Yeah? Oh, my God. All right. Scrolling. Slaughter the Strong. We've seen it. It's still there. It wrecks people. They get to keep their best thing, I guess, is my major concern. New pre-release pack. Ixalan boosters. Dividers and stuff. The dividers in the pre-release things are surprisingly handy. This guy, this is one of the pre-release promos I got. And I didn't like him then, and I don't like him now. Pow. Yeah, the sear was pretty. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about is the last. Right. Ooh, now I had this in pre-release, and I was super impressed. He did a lot of work. Rekindling Phoenix. When it dies, so it flies, it costs 4. When it dies, create a 0/1 with, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it and return Rekindling Phoenix from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. So it just keeps coming back. If they want to really kill it, they've got to kill it twice. If you're behind, it buys you some time because it blocks really well. Like it's a 4/3. It blocks a lot of stuff. Kills them, dies itself, but then 0/1. And your 0/1 can potentially even, well, not in the same turn, but it can do something for you. You can wear some equipment temporarily, that sort of thing. It was good. I was thinking maybe even in my red deck. We won't talk about ramming up red. It's another one of these dryads. We all like it. I'm not even going to wait for it to focus. We will not talk about the red deck because the red deck is no longer a thing. But I thought the Phoenix, I don't know. I'm not sure where it slots in because 4. Really need a new 4-drop, but he did do a lot of work. I was surprised. I'm surprised how well it did on the defense. When I was behind, it just blocked and killed things and gave me time to catch up. And then when I had caught up, it started smashing their face for 4 in the air. Search your library for a card, put it in your hand. Okay, so it's a tutor. Tutor for 4. Choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. Now, there's specific rules for that, and I can't remember how they go. It's got to be one of your sideboard cards. That's not necessarily bad. We've seen a few effects like this, and they haven't. Hey, Ash, thanks for jumping in, and I hope you are enjoying the Magic Live event. We're opening stuff. This stuff. Specifically, right now, right here, Shiny Swamp. Artist is Minyam. No. I do love a foil land, but that one is not doing enough for me. There has been some amazing lands lately. All right, we've got a card that we haven't seen yet. It is, all right, double white and 3, and we haven't seen it. It's a mythic or a rare. Ixalan Foil Swamping Rivals pack driver? Yes, it does certainly have an Ixalan symbol on it. Do all the lands not? Oh my God. All right. So there's the normal rival symbol. And there is the Ixalan symbol on this foil land. Wow! You saw! I opened it. It's a rare. It's an oddity. It's now worth $50. Surely. 50? Anyone? Anyone? It's an oddity. People collect that stuff. Ah, good spot, Josh. All right. Did anyone guess what was double white and 3? We hadn't opened it. It's a rare or a mythic? No. I'm going to go with it. Trapjaw Tyrant. Enrage. When it's dealt damage, exile target creature an opponent controls. 5/5 for 5. Thank you very much. That it exiles things. Very hard to handle. You're going to need some good answers for that guy. We're working through these. An hour in. There's the dice. I haven't seen this guy. Tetsumoke, Primal Death. Death Touch. Reveal him from your hand. Put a prey counter on target creature. When he enters the battlefield, destroy each creature with a prey counter on it. Oh my god, so you can... Huh, so he does stuff from your hand while you're waiting to be able to cast him. Anytime you've got a spare black... That's an interesting guy. Do we like that? It seems pretty sweet. Yeah. Ty says he'll undercut me on my rare oddity Ixalan Swamp in a Rivals booster by $5. You know what, Ty? I'm going to go to $40. I'll accept 40. Offers in the comments box will be fine. Tomb Robber. I want to be wrong about this guy, but he seems no damn good. I do want to be wrong about that guy, though. No, I can't see anyone offering me... Tomb Robber or the white guy, the Trapjaw Tyrant. Why do people not type the names? People write these comments. By the time I read them, we've moved on to another booster. Pretty nasty. Just the image. I don't know what it does. Instant return to its hand. If you've got the blessing, put it on top of the library. Okay, for 2. All right. Seems all right. Seems all right in limited. I'll take that. There's a Silver Girl Adept. What are Silver Girl Adepts worth now? They were, I want to say, $4, something like that. Hey, Darcy. Something like $4. But what are they now? They must have gone down a bit with the reprints, or are the original printings holding their value? Someone do some Googling. Jade Link Ranger. Explores, then explores again. Thank you, James, for pointing that out. I think I like it. Seems like you're pretty well always going to get a 3/2 out of it. And then, yeah, because you can put the card back on top of your library and then explore putting it back on top of your library, I think it's relatively easy to make this a 4/3. 4/3 for 3. Is that enough, though, guys? That would be my question. Like, I know, I do like big creatures, big undercrusted creatures, but the question is that enough? It doesn't have other text, doesn't wipe the board, it doesn't kill one of your things, it doesn't have evasion. Champion of Dusk. Enters the battlefield, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of vampires you control. What? So I'm being punished for having lots of vampires? Get out of here. I do like drawing cards, though, and that draws you cards. But I guess that's what black does, doesn't it? It totally uses your life as a resource. This live stream proudly brought to you by... Nah. Ooh. Ooh, this promo is pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it before. I haven't read it. I knew it existed, but I hadn't really read its specs. So, 40 cents sold. Yeah, for Silvergill. Tetzamaric won me pre-release games with his prey counters. Yeah. How many prey counters did you get on? Like, seems like you'd get a few. He cost 6. You got plenty of time. All right. The Flame Chained. So this is our plane-specific Planeswalker for the set. Well, there's also that green-white one. Each opponent discards cards and learns... Hang on. So it costs 5. 4 loyalty. Discards a card and loses 2 life for +1. Neg 3. Gain control. Untap it. Gains haste. Sacrifice it. If it's converted mana, it costs is 3 or less. Each opponent loses life equal to the number of cards in his graveyard. I don't know. Not sure that I'm particularly good at evaluating cards, but pretty happy we opened a pre-release promo Planeswalker. Is always nice. This pile of Ixalan boosters is getting quite high. Is the promo an Ixalan land? 5 creatures with Tetzamaric. That seems pretty good. All right, I like this. I think I'll play this. I think I've got this in my pauper deck. Traveler's Amulet. Go and get a land. Maybe it's that. It's a little while since I've played Pauper. It's a lot of fun though. We should do it again. Got a few of these. Sphinx's Degree. I'm not even gonna, you know the one. Opponents do things. It's actually the opposite of that. Opponents can't do things, guys. Boosters. We got a shiny. Stormfleet Swashbuckler. Is it just me, or have the shinies been a little underwhelming in this set? Or is it just we just haven't opened up the really sweet ones? Double strike as long as you've got the blessing. Not really what I'm looking for. Another Slaughter the Strong. Maybe I'm getting a bit meh about them because of that other white rare that we keep opening. That's great art though, actually. Didn't take notice of it before. Who's it by? Randy Vargas. Guys, we have been going for an hour and we are not halfway through. I don't think I can get through all these 36 packs, to be honest. I could start smashing it faster by doing that. Where am I putting these? Right. Hey, Philip. Hey, Steve. Glad you could make it. Hope you are interested in what we get. What is this? Something Primal Dawn. Zetalpa. Primal Dawn. He's legendary. He's an Elder Dinosaur. Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible, 4/8, 4/8. Yeah. Gain, even in Commander, it feels like he could. Feels like he could do better. He's got double strike, I guess, so they had to keep. I guess the thing that's underwhelming me is the power being 4. But I guess he's got double strike, so they had to sort of keep it down. I think we've already got a promo of this. And I don't even think it's a thing. Final tide. Can't be counted. Discard 3 cards. Return it to the battlefield tapped. There was more text than that, but you got the idea. No Ixalan boosters will be open today. There was an intermissions. Oh yeah, I did actually use that time while the computer was rebooting to clean up a little bit because there was stuff going everywhere. Sup, Dave? How you going? How's the Bendigo commander scene? Strong, I hope. Dave loves his commander. Why are you not focusing? Golden Guardian. Defender. Oh my god, this is the card I cheated with. Fights another target creature you control. Now there's a full stop, right? In my defense. When Golden Guardian dies this turn, return it to the battlefield, transforms under your control. So I take this to the judge and say, Judge, I just need to get a clarification on this card, right? Does it matter how it dies? Does it have to die in the fight? He's like, no, it'll flip. It'll flip. Doesn't matter how he dies. Like, awesome. So all the next 2 rounds, I'm flipping him into this just any time he dies. It doesn't matter. But that's not how it works, guys. He doesn't have to die in the fight, but you do have to have activated that ability to flip him. And when he flips, you get 2 mana, and you can keep creating 4/4 golems. So it's pretty sweet. I apologize once again for being a cheaty cheat. In my defense, I think I still would have totally smashed my opponents. I don't know. Those 4/4 golems that I kept making did come in handy. I did purposely, Craig, not mention the judge's name who gave me that ruling. Their ruling was correct. The incorrect thing I did was ask them a question at 2 a.m. without actually really letting them read the card. I just went, hey, does it matter how he dies? You know, can he die from anywhere? Will he flip? And the answer was yes. That answer is correct. I just failed to mention that I hadn't activated the ability. We got a rare and we've got a foil. So the judge will remain nameless, Craig. It is Crushing Tide. Again, I'm not sure that foil is doing that much for me. Saves your merfolk, draws a card. Well, it saves anything, but it doesn't have flash if you don't have merfolk. And the rare in that one was Admiral's Order. There's some beautiful art in this set, but it's not translating as I would like into what? It says counter. If you're attacked, you may pay 1 rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Okay, so on your turn, it counters for 1. Otherwise, it counters for 3. Is that really when you want to be countering things, though? Like on your turn when you've just attacked? I don't think it is. I don't think that's when you want to... Hey, Lorcan, he has been summoned. We weren't talking about you at all, Lorcan. And no, to be direct, it was not Lorcan that gave that ruling. And as I said, the ruling was not wrong. This is the promo for coming and playing this weekend. So get into your local store and ask them to do a special draft so you can get this bad boy. You totally can't get them for drafting this Friday. Wizards rules, very clear. You must come to draft weekend, not draft Friday night that we spend all the rest of our lives promoting you to come to. No, not that one. Another one over the weekend. Oh, Admiral's Order has infect? What? Oh, 4 infect, I guess. I'm a little bit slow on the uptake at the moment. Admiral's Order for infect. So you pay 1 blue and you just protect your infect thing from... Do they not just play around that by doing it at the end of main, though? But then do you get an additional chance to activate ink moths and things. Ruins settle the wreckage fill. You know what? I don't want to focus on that. We've seen that card lots and lots of times. Stop settle the wreckage. You know what would help if I actually knew what settle the wreckage did in standard or any format? What does settle the wreckage do? I can't be stopping and looking at cards. I can't be... See, I got 2 of these over pre-release weekend too. And now I've got 2. I'm going to declare this the common pre-release promo. Crafty cut purse. Like, he has some sort of role in some sort of magic universe, but I don't know. I don't think it's the magic universe that I live in. Maybe in 10 years' time. So, hey, speculate, guys. When he's like 10 cents, grab them all, because one day he'll be a thing. What have we got? I don't think we've had this. I'm also going to scroll. Settle the wreckage, exiles your attacking board state. Yeah, so being able to counter that for one seems good. Welcome, what are you dibsing? If you're going to dib something, you've got to tell me what it is. Form of the dinosaur. Enters the battlefield, your life total becomes 15. At the beginning of your upkeep, form of the dinosaur deals 15 damage to target creature the opponent controls, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to you. So you'd want to win quick. You would want to win quick if you are got that guy on the field. And it costs 6. I don't know. Cool. I think, is that Wizards card that they put in most sets to try and teach people that not all rares are crazy good? Or is it just crazy good? Seafloor Oracle. Never Merfolk control. Oh, I want this to be good. God damn it. Make it a 2/2 for 3. Ugh. So close. So close to what everyone wants to do. Although I guess it is a win more card. You've got to have a guy getting through, dealing combat damage, and then you draw more cards, so you win more. I do prefer a card that catches you up. Well, let's face it. If it's anything like modern Merfolk, there's no catching up. If you get behind, you're screwed. Oily. Jungle-born Pioneer. Create a 1/1 Merfolk with hexproof. So you're getting 3/3 for 3. 2 bodies, definitely better than 1, especially with Metallic Mimic and things like that in existence. Metallic Mimic still is legal, isn't it? Oh, thanks, Java. You Googled the settle the wreckage for me. Lorcan is planning cut purse shenanigans. Lorcan. Hey, Ed. Hey, Daniel. Wait, tell me more about these cut purse shenanigans. How does that work? Oh, hang on. There is some cards over the years where you give your opponent a token. Polyraptor. He's a mythic. He costs 8. Enrage. When he's dealt damage, create a token that's a copy of him. Nah. Nah. Sorry, guys. Just nah. That's my opinion. Please feel free to disagree in the comments. Lan wants a Polyraptor, but does that mean you think it's... I guess you do think it's good. Lord Sock, Anthony says. I'm not sure what that means, but... Werribee joke, maybe, Anthony? Crested Herd Caller. I had this guy. He was surprisingly good. You basically get a 3/3, and he's a 3/3. So you're getting 6 power for your 5, but super relevant that it's over 2 bodies. Again, foily is nice, but all right, this is an interesting rare. I don't think we've had it. I don't know if it's good or not. I've basically never read it before, but it's a 1-cost artifact, so that piques my interest. Silent Gravestone. The art's pretty cool. Cards in graveyards can't be targets of spells or abilities. Exile, silent graveyard, and all cards from all graveyards. Draw a card. Replaces itself. Costs 4. Isn't there just... I mean, I guess Standard needs this sort of thing. Seems like there's better sideboard cards in existence already. But I guess we're at least it's not power creep. Power creep be real in some games, but not in Magic. In fact, the power 9 would indicate we've got the reverse of power creep. Power fade. All right, I'm going to talk about this one. We've seen 2 of them, but I haven't really read it. Flying, when he attacks, target creature defending player loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 0/1 until end of turn. All right, so it takes out one of their creatures. Huh. That's a very good part. Takes out their best creature. Again, doesn't look that cool in foil though. The whole background is just shiny. Like, they've just made the whole background shiny. Like, I guess the blue jet bit. I don't know, is that good? Dino tokens. So you're just going to steal all the Dino tokens when Dino tokens are is the dominant deck? What is this? Something awakening. Ascend. Beginning of your upkeep. Each player draws a card. Only you draw once you've got 10 permanents. Nah. Not up for that. Sorry, not buying what they're selling. Hey, Chris. Chris, welcome. We're doing a Magic stream where people watch me open Magic cards. It doesn't sound that interesting if you're not into Magic, but a lot of people do find it interesting, especially when we pull something amazing like this. Oh, you thought it was foil for a second, didn't you guys? It sort of looked foil on camera there for a second. Blood Sun. That's our second Blood Sun. I'm pretty happy about that. Guys, I reckon I'm going to wrap this up shortly, to be honest. There is 2 more boosters in this pre-release thing. Oh my God. What would be getting me so excited? Ooh, Dave has a foil Blood Sun. Like this one? Does it look like this? No, yours probably focuses. Oh, hallelujah. I'm all shiny and I'm a Blood Sun. That's like $90 Australian. Yeah, they're 70 on Star City, sold out. So TCG player, I'm guessing 80, good, maybe even $100 Australian. Oh, holy moly. And it does stuff. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, all lands lose all abilities except mana abilities. Yeah. I'm just going to flat out call that a $100 note. Yeah. Oh, I like opening boosters. Dave, you're like psychic. You were just talking about it. Yeah, you had one. Right. And also with that pack, this guy. Who cares? He does flip. Who cares? He's not a foil Blood Sun. Check out the extra detail in the red on the border. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. So, yeah, they've marbled the border like old times. That's cool. Huh, is that a nick in my foil Blood Sun? I mean, the shop's foil Blood Sun. All right. 9 boosters to go, then I'm going to call it quits, guys, because this has got long and I think we've peaked, to be honest. I think we have peaked with that foil Blood Sun. I never did look for chupacabras. And I want to thank everyone for coming and joining in and getting a bit of Rivals hype. First draft is this Friday. Then there's also draft weekend. Organise it with your store, guys. We've been able to run one in Ballarat for the last couple of sets. Release to the Wind. Exile target, non-land permanent. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may cast it without paying its mana cost. Anti-removal, guys. That's pretty cool. Eight boosters to go. There's 2 more pre-release packs is what I'm going to do, because then that is 30. No, that's 18. And I'm not sure I'm even going to open the rest tonight. Maybe I can do more tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, maybe. There was actually, I might have to go to a funeral on a somber note. Radiant Destiny enters the battlefield, chooses a creature type. Creatures you control, the Crozian type, get +1/+1. As long as you have the City's Blessing, they also have Vigilance. Okay. 3 costs. 3 cost pump the team permanently. Just trying to think. Tempered Steel was 3 cost and was definitely a thing, but then it pumped it by 2. Not in the right colours for Merfolk. It's in the right colours for Vampires. Bigger Vampires is definitely good. Yes, Leanne, that sounds like a great plan. You can totally have a draft. We just need 7 other people that also want to draft. Although technically I'm pretty sure it'd be okay to run 6 unsanctioned and still give away the promo. Protean Raid, I'll have to check on that, but on first glance it seems okay. Raid, copy another creature. I like it. Strong card. Yeah, the Radiant Destiny, yeah, seems strong in any token deck. But is there really token decks? Well, there's dinosaur tokens, but goddamn, they're big enough. They're big already. Hey, Nick, thanks for joining. We're just coming to a conclusion, actually. We've got 5 packs to open. Primal Tide. We've seen this guy a few times. And, Nick, you got in too late to see the foil Blood Sun being opened. I was actually meant to open 18 more pre-release packs, but I'm getting fatigued. It's been going for 1 hour and 23 minutes. We've had 1 computer restart and 1 foil Blood Moon opened. This is it. Last pre-release packs. You can usually pick these up, guys, from your local store if you desire to get the dice. And I personally am a big fan of the pre-release promos. Not necessarily this one, but the flip ones. Actually, if you get any of the flip promo pre-releases, I'm very, very keen. Or foil. I'm very keen even on the bad ones because I think I'm going to try and collect them. This is not one of those, though, and it's our last promo for the night. If you guys are keen, just message, comment, and I will do the other 18 packs on another night. Also, hopefully, the crypto world has not exploded while I've been doing this. 4 packs. Oh, we haven't had this. It's not quite as exciting as a foil Blood Moon. Blood Sun. Oh, wizards, they're so cheeky. Charlie, Radiant Champion. Put a loyalty counter for each creature you control. Is there a payoff for that? You get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. I'm undecided about that guy. I'm falling on the side of no. But am I wrong? Yes, I did say Blood Moon because it's basically Blood Moon. It's completely different from Blood Moon. But why would they give it such a similar name if they didn't want us to call it Blood Moon by accident? Blood Sun. It's pretty similar. Leanne likes the. I'm assuming you're talking about the Radiant Champion. There's another one of these bad guys. Crafty Cut Purse. And I think that's my cat trying to get in the shed door. I hope so, because no one else is home, so there shouldn't be anyone else bashing on the door. Oh, I like this guy. I think I like this guy. It's a lot of text, which is not really what I'm looking for in a magic card. Dire Fleet Daredevil. First strike. Enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast that card this turn, and you may spend mana as though mana of any type to cast it, and then exile that card. So it's a 2/1 with first strike for 2. But then late game, I think you're going to have a target, and you're going to wreck people. So in an aggro deck, 2/1 for 2 with first strike, I think that's good enough when it's got a late game ability. I think it's good. If there's a deck, if there is a party aggro-y deck out there, we've got a Dead Man's Chest. Yep, you guys can read that. What? That's it. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I'm just going to finish with this, guys. Although, let's compare. This is pretty sexy, but so is this. You can win this exact Mox Ruby in a couple of weeks playing Standard with all your Rivals cards at Guff Ballarat. Check your local Guff store. They've all run qualifiers where you can get a free buy. So, hey, I do like some free buys on the way to me winning a Mox Ruby. And what is that? I think it's on the card, guys. Like, just so you know, I think that mark in the middle of it is actually on the card. Hey! You can't complain about winning a Mox Ruby, even if it is all scuffed on the actual Ruby. Guys, that's it. I might do this tomorrow, maybe Thursday. After that, it's a bit irrelevant because it's not. You can just get your own boosters. But that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.